Once craft beer gets in your blood, you're done.
The end result obviously is great. The process is what absolutely got me stoked.
Beer checks every box for nerddom. The amount of science that goes into every single aspect, the start of the wort-making process, the boil, the steam, the glycol, the cooling and heating and the testing that we do, the ingredients that go in, when they go in, all those things, it just satisfies that to a T.
Beer is something that we can all kind of collectively get around. And that doesn't mean Highland is exclusive in that nature. However, just the sense and the passion within these four walls are like nothing I've ever experienced at any other brewery.
Oscar started a brewery in the bottom of Barley's Tap Room in 1994. When he started, there were probably, I'm guessing here, but in the 300 range, total craft breweries in the country. Now there are over 10,000. We currently around just under 40,000 barrels, and we're in 4 states, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Tennessee.
50-barrel brew house, 26 fermenters in the field, 7 bright tanks, and a fantastic bottling and can line and kegging system as well.
It's funny because in college we drank, the big beer, the Budweisers and Miller Lite and all those things. And when you get into craft, I think part of the nerddom is, hey, well, what do they know? Their beer is all the same. It tastes the same. And then when you get into it, you realize these guys are really good.
Consistent quality beer, it's the aspiration for everyone, whether you're a home brewer all the way up to the macros. A couple recipe elements for that. Cleanliness, the CIP side of things, the automation side of it, which we don't have as much as maybe some other breweries, but we've invested in the areas that truly, truly matter. Investments in high quality equipment where appropriate, having the right systems in place. We use Six Sigma and Six Sigma tools for problem solving and understanding where we can do better and provide less variation, hence more consistency to the product.
And also invested in people, because we are not a push-button brewery. We have a ancient brew house back there that puts out really incredible beer, but it's hard work.
Every day we go out and sample. Our quality lab is collecting gravity samples, pH, and they're monitoring our temperatures constantly. By doing so, by being that vigilant, you're guaranteeing highest quality product possible.
That's the key, high quality ingredients, lots of testing, same process over and over, and wonderful people.
Challenges within the industry are, they're almost countless. The pandemic introduced us to supply chain issues, supply chain woes, cost of goods going up. How do you get the same consistent product out the door at a price that customers are still willing to pay?
There is a limit to what we can charge for a 6-pack of beer on the shelf. Our natural gas prices have doubled. Our grain prices are seeing a $250,000 hit for 2023 above what it was in 22. Our water and sewer prices have gone up from the city. Can prices are just up and down and up and down. That cost of doing business, along with payroll pressure, is really squeezing us hard. Having highly efficient boilers when our natural gas prices have literally doubled in 1 year really helps.
The ability to not only just put these in standby, but actually shut them down over the period of the weekend. We're not burning unnecessary natural gas, just trying to keep a steam system that's not being utilized.
That sustainability element is really important. As an engineer, you're taught to save time and money and resources. So the opportunity to continue the thought process of Highland's original founders of sustainability has been paramount and number one in many of the in the decisions I've made, switching out a lot of our electrical things with more efficient systems, changing out all our lights to LED, recycling concrete on site for construction purposes. We have 1,045 solar panels on the roof that supply beautiful power to us on sunny days.
Yeah, the solar array for Highland is a huge sense of pride. This allows Highland the ability to say, you know what, we put our money where our mouth is, we do think that sustainability is important, and we acted on it. This energy, every ounce of it goes right back to the grid and gets reused.
It all kind of factors in. It was very big thinking. You have to think big in craft beer. You start with broken down dairy tanks, and you end up with 200-barrel, $100,000 tanks. There's just such a big difference in scale. You have to think big. You have to be able to reinvest your money into what's important to make your beer high quality.
The momentum and the people that we have around us are really why Highland is a success. It's a career, it's a way of life, it's a way of keeping food on the table, but my gosh, it's way more than that.
You could argue we should be doing seltzers and RTDs and energy drinks with alcohol. These are things that they're not part of our core. We make beer-flavored beer, and very proudly so. Are we going to do something else in the future? We'd be fools to not pay attention to potential opportunities out there. But as long as we stick to our guns with beer at this moment and provide that destination, that support to the community and our people, I think we win, and that's success.